Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Nick and Marianne from the Epic Warriors. What we wanted to do today is an onboard presentation so we can show you how to get set up for trading. So the broker that, you can use any broker you want. The one we use is Hugo's Way, and the reason why is because it has a lot of features that some of the others don't have, because when you're doing the trade alerts and you're in the trade signals group, you'll notice that not only will you get currency pairs, you'll also get crypto, you'll also get the indices like the NASDAQ, the US 30, the German 30, and we want you to have all of those options. So that's why we're going to go ahead and recommend Hugo's Way. So just go to hugosway.com to set up your account. So I will go ahead and set up a little bit of a new account. I won't do everything because I already have an account, so I don't want to go through the whole process, but let me take you where you need to go at least. Let's see. Okay. Success, and email has been sent. Okay, let me go ahead.
So even though it says open live account, once you get in, you can just switch to or open a demo account, right?
Correct. Okay. Correct. So let me get that email. Thank you for signing up to Hugo's Way. So I will show this. Okay. So once you'll get that email. Oh boy.
Oh.
My background. Okay. Let me take off my background because it'll cause that issue. Hang on one second. Virtual background. None. Okay. Let's try that again. You're going to get that email that says Hugo's Way, and then all you want to do is click that orange button that says complete sign up. Okay. Now it's going to take you to an account creation page. Okay. You put in your name. Well, your name's already in there. Your email's already in there. Now put your phone number, your mobile number, preferred. Okay, your default currency, for most of you, it's going to be the US. Unless you're in Europe, then it's probably the euro. And, or if you're in England, it's the British pound. And you can even use Bitcoin. I would recommend, if you're in the US, use the USD. And then you put in your date of birth. Okay, this is the same page I'm on. And then once I get all this set up, I'll log in from the desktop. Oh gosh, it wants the address too. Okay. Put in your full address. Now here's the thing on address. It looks like it only takes US addresses, right, Marianne? There's no drop down for a country. So, I mean, you could put in your address as best as you can. Just put in your road number, your street number, put in your city, and then put in your postal code, and then go ahead and create an account and see what happens after that. So,
yeah,
what we'll probably do is have one of the international people on our team try to sign up for Hugo's Way and see what happens with them. Okay, so now.
Yeah, because we have international people that use it, so.
That's true.
So it must work, right?
Yeah, it must. Okay, so here's that. Okay, let me log in.
So that's the same info you just used to create your account, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So now I'm in my account. So like I said, all you have to do is put in your name, phone number, all of that. It creates the account. And then what it's going to do, it's going to generate you an email. I think, let's see, hang on. Yep, here we go. Your user account on Hugo's Way has been activated with a little thumbs up. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, so here we go. So that was that. Okay, the next thing I want you to do before we finish Hugo's Way, I want you to download something on your app called MetaTrader 4. So go to your App Store or your Google Play Store and type in MetaTrader 4. Let me see. About. Okay, the logo looks like that. MetaTrader 4. All right. So once you have that, download it. And what this allows you to do, MetaTrader 4 allows you to log in from your broker's account so you can do your trades on here rather than do your trades on the computer. If you have MetaTrader 4, it allows you to use your username and password for your broker account and do all the trades on your phone. So let's just say you're out and about, you're at the mall, you're at the airport, whatever. A trade alert comes in from Epic and it says to take this trade. Well, you don't have to be on your computer. You can put it right in on your phone. You could take your flight, and by the time you land on your flight, you can the flight could be paid for, right? I mean, literally. Yesterday, I put in a trade, like it was pretty late at night, and it immediately started taking off. By this morning, it had closed out at plus $500. So, I mean, literally, we have some of the best coaches in the industry. You're not going to win all the time, but if you are consistent about it, you're going to win far more than you lose. I mean, nobody is perfect. I don't want you to think that this is foolproof, but this way is so much easier than actually learning how to do it yourself. You're going to learn Forex. It's going to take time, but in that time, you're going to be able to leverage the coaches, the trading sessions, and make money. So just to show you that, let's see. I don't know if you, I'll show you later because it's too small. Anyways, here's the thing you have to do. You need to create an account. So go over here. Nope. Go to My Accounts. Create an account. All right. Now there's two different types of accounts. Marianne, can you explain the two accounts?
Well, one is for a demo, and that's what we recommend because you're going to practice with that one. Okay. That's fake money or play money, we call it. And then when you get good, then you go to live money, and that's real money to deposit. Okay, so the practice.
The ECN is the live account. I'm not exactly sure what ECN stands for.
I know.
However, if you're brand new, if you've never done any trading before, please start with a demo account so you could play with like fake Monopoly money and learn the buttons and everything. Don't be in a rush to make money because that's where errors can happen if you're not properly onboarded. So go ahead and create the demo account. You want the highest leverage. So what is leverage? Leverage is basically the broker saying that, listen, for every $1 you put in your account, we'll let you trade it like it's $500. It's not going to pay you out as $500, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to be in the trades for a longer period of time because you have, the market is very liquid, right? You need to have like some room to go up and down. And that's kind of where the leverage comes into play. Now, leverage can be good and bad because it can help you make money faster. But if you do something wrong, it could also hurt you faster and you could lose money faster. However, like I said, you're following the coaches. It's a demo account, so don't worry. So just go ahead and put the leverage at 500. And this is where you want to be realistic. If you think that, hey, when I start trading for real money, I'm going to trade maybe with $500 or $1,000, that's fine. Go ahead, put $1,000 in, right? Or whatever you want. Let's put 2,000, okay? So you're Go ahead.
I say don't put in like 100,000 in your demo account because that's not realistic. You're not going to start with that in your live account. So
so what's going to happen if you start with too big of an amount, you're going to psychologically think you can earn that much money. Then when you go do a real account, you put in less money and the numbers won't be the same. So let's just say you're starting with 2,000. Okay. So success. Now what's going to happen is Hugo's Way is about to send me an email saying this trading account you created. Here's the username and the password. Okay. Of course, the email's going to go slow now. Okay. All right. So it says, hi, Nick, here's your demo account. It gives you all the rules. And then at the bottom, you'll see the demo account username and password. Okay. That's it. Now, after that, what you want to do is go to your MetaTrader 4. And we're going to actually do this together. Let me open up my email. Let me pause my screen for a second and let me just bring up that email account so you can see exactly what I'm doing. It'll be a lot easier. Okay, let's see. Okay, signed out. Sign in. Almost there. Okay, so I'm going to resume my account. As you can see, new demo MT4 account created. This is the email I just showed you. So here's the username and password. It's a demo account, so I don't care if anybody has a username and password. I'll just change it later. So what you want to do, go to your MetaTrader 4. And I have an iPhone. It's going to be different than Android. And you're just going to have to, kind of navigate and figure your way around. But there's going to be a button. See that green button that says new account? Go ahead and create that, okay? Or click that, I'm sorry. And then it gives you it gives you two options. Do you want to open a demo account or log into an existing one? Well, we already have an account. So let's log in to an existing account. Okay, you see that? Marianne, can you see that clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So log into an existing account, and then see at the top, it says company or server's name. Go ahead and look for Hugo, okay? Now you'll have three options: Hugo Demo, Hugo Live, Hugo Real. Well, this is a demo account, so go ahead and click Hugo's Way Demo 3. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the login, so I'm gonna copy here and paste it on my phone. And then I'm gonna copy the password, paste it on my phone, sign in, and boom, a brand new account with $2,000 in Monopoly money. That's it. Okay, so let me see. Let me go through my list, make sure we got everything. So download MP4, we've done that. Create a broker account with Hugo's Way, we did that. Okay, now here's the thing. The reason, okay, now when you want to actually do real money, you're gonna have to verify yourself. They'll let you play with fake money for free, but when you want to put real money in your account, you're gonna have to send them your passport or your ID, a utility bill, just like you do with a lot of other companies. You're gonna have to verify yourself, okay? So it might take a day or two to get that done, but make sure when you set up your Hugo's Way, even though you're just doing the play money, go ahead and set up your live account. You don't have to put money in there, but go ahead and get yourself verified, okay? That way you'll save yourself from having to do it later, okay? So we connected the two things. We connected our broker, which is Hugo's Way. And just so you know, you don't have to use Hugo's Way. Just here, if you go do a Google search and you do Forex.
Yeah, there's lots of them out there, right?
Brokers, I don't know. If you're looking for leverage, then just put that. Okay, so, there's like high leverage Forex brokers. There's so many you can go. So like I said, this is the only one I can recommend because I use it. I can't recommend something that I don't use. So if you want a different brand, go ahead and just do your research. There's so many articles out there that'll break it down. Okay, we went over the demo versus live differences. Okay, now, when you deposit into your account, so let's go here. If you deposit funds, okay, so account type. So, well, if please create and deposit and fund your vault before you get deposit. Okay, so select a wallet. Okay, well, I'm going to do USD, but I can pay it with Bitcoin, which is cool. So if you have Bitcoin, you could just send Bitcoin directly to Hugo. They'll transfer it into US dollars. If you need to buy crypto, then you can either do a credit or debit card and buy what's called Instacoins, and then they'll turn the Instacoins into cash, or you can send them a wire transfer. So those are your three options. Either use your credit or debit, either wire them money from your bank, or buy cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency makes it really, really easy. So just do Bitcoin or whatever, and just say I did 2,000, proceed to payment, and then just finish that. As you're doing that, they're gonna probably give you the documentation where you need to fill out for the verification. I don't know if that's under documents. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so you need to upload your documents here, like proof of ID, right? Driver's license. Drag your image here, upload it. Proof of address. Here's a bank statement or credit card statement, utility bill, put your cable bill, boom, there. That's it. Those two things. That's it. That's all you have to do. Give them 24, sometimes 48 hours. They'll get it done. If you're lucky, they might get it done in the same day. All right, so that's it. And then, okay, so we got to move over currency pairs. This one's a little bit tricky. Okay, so here are your default currency pairs. Marianne, are those readable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, and that's the very first button down there that says quotes. Okay. So by default, you have you have all of the main pairs. Okay. And all of the main pairs usually include the United States, Australian United States, Euro United States, British pounds, US dollar, New Zealand dollar, US Canadian, US Swiss franc, US yen. And then, there's a few more after that. So it just kind of keeps going. Now, if there's something, if the coaches give you a trade alert and it's not on that screen, then what you want to do is click that little plus, okay? So click that plus, And then you have all of these choices. You have your exotics, your indices. So indices is actually big with what we do. So this is where you're going to find like your NASDAQ and your US 30 and your GER. Okay, so the Australian 200, the top 200 countries or companies in Australia. The GER 30, the top 30 companies in Germany. The US 30, the top 30 companies in the US. It's an index. It's like the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the Russell 2000. It's a compilation of all of these different businesses that create one stock that goes up and down. So those are very, I guess you can say they're very volatile, because when they take off, they take off. And you can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money really quickly. Follow the coaches, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay. So if you decide like, okay, so the US 30. So what I'll do, the US 30, which is towards the bottom. Okay. I'm going to click the little plus sign and then press done at the top.
And just to clarify, this is on your MetaTrader 4 app.
Correct.
When you're on the phone, yes.
Yep. So how US 30 is at the bottom now. Okay. Now, please remember, if you're on an Android, it's gonna look different. If you're on if you're on an iPad versus an iPhone, it will look different. Every platform has their own development scheme, but if you press enough buttons and go around, you'll be able to sort it out, okay? As soon as we have somebody on the team that can do the tutorial in Android or iPad, we'll get that done. But you know, most people seem to have an iPhone. It's just like, it's the easiest to navigate. All right, so yeah, like I said, that's how you move over currency pairs. If we want to move over another currency pair, again, press the plus sign, okay? Press that plus sign at the top, and then let's just say you kind of have to
search, you kind of have to look for it in those different categories.
Yeah, so if you want crypto, go down to cryptos, and then you have everything. You can do, you know, Bitcoin versus US dollar. You could do Ethereum versus US dollar. You could do Litecoin versus the US dollar. So here, I'll just do BTC USD, because I know we're going to do that at some point.
We just had that signal yesterday or the day before, actually.
Right. So like if you see at the bottom, I added those two. Those weren't standard. I added the US 30 and I added Bitcoin USD. Okay, so buy versus sell. Okay. If the coaches say to buy, you're expecting the market to go up. I mean, I know it's self-explanatory, but I think it's important we go over. If the coaches say sell, you're expecting the market to go down. This mistake can happen very quickly because you're going back and forth. You're basically going to have your phone and you're going to be flipping back from Telegram to get the trade signal and then going to MetaTrader. And if you were doing a buy and you accidentally press sell, you're doing the opposite of what they said. You could lose money. So if that happens, I would say cancel that trade really quickly. You might take a little bit of a loss, but don't let the trade sit there in hopes that it's going to go against. The trades are very rarely going to go against the coaches, okay? So if you make a mistake, get out of the trade very quickly and just take your loss. How do you get out of a trade? Okay, so let me see if I can get into a trade real quick.
Do you want to show a signal on your screen in Telegram?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then you can actually do one and
okay,
show
so
how.
We go here to Forex signals. Okay.
There was a bunch of them in there today.
Is there anything that is going? Okay. Well, how long ago is this? 356? That wasn't long ago. Okay. So here's the pair. The pair is British pound and Japanese yen. This is old. I don't recommend to do anything we're doing. This is just for demonstration. By the time you see this, that trade will be long gone. I just thought I'd tell you just in case. So yeah, British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, it's not on my list, so I have to press that plus. Now I have to go look for FX crosses, I think. Yep, there it is. GPB, JPY. Okay, so I think I got it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click plus, and then I'm gonna click done. Now it's at the bottom. GPB, JPY. All right, so I'm going to click on that. And when I click on that, I'm going to press trade, okay? You can either go to the chart so you can see how the chart's moving, you can get some details, or you can trade. So if I press chart, it'll take me to the chart. It'll show me what it's doing exactly right now. Okay, if I click details, it'll tell me some details about that pair, okay? And then if I click trade, this is the screen you want to get to. This is where all the magic happens, okay? So what they're saying here, sell now at 135.834, okay? So what we want to do is we want to do our take profit. So The difference between a take profit and a stop loss. A take profit is basically like, I'm not going to sit here and just stare at my computer. If the market gets to this point and it hits the take profit, I want you to stop the trade and I'm willing to take my profit. On the opposite side, a stop loss is the exact same thing. I'm stepping away from my computer. I'm not going to sit here. However, if this trade goes against me and goes to this stop loss level, please stop the trade. I'm willing to take that much of a loss, okay? If you don't use a take profit in the stop loss, you're just going to go up and down all day, and you could either wipe out your account or get really lucky, but chances are you're going to wipe out your account. So don't do that. Use the stop losses and the take profit. So for the take profit, I'm going to put 129.834. For the stop loss.
You want to show where that is on the phone?
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Okay, so it's see where it says take profit? See in the green? You got that?
Yep. Okay. I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so take profit.
Yeah.
The one above is the stop loss. So over here, the stop loss, I'm going to put that in 138.834. All right. Now remember, this is a sell. It's a sell now. It doesn't say buy. So as you can see, red is sell, blue is buy. So we're going to go ahead and click sell. Boom. We are now in the trade. Okay. The one thing that you should do, see, like on my lot size, I put 0.01 or 1.00. Your lot size should be 0.01 for every $200. So let me do another example so I can show you exactly how to do the lot size. Or let me see. Can I edit? No.
Can you change that on that one or no?
No, I can do the exact same trade again. But okay. I could. Okay. So if you want to change your lot size, see where it says 1.00. So we have $2,000 in this trade account. So we should do 0.01 for every $200. So times 10. Is that 1.0 anyways? Or let me see.
Wait,
0.1 for every 200. So we're at 10. It should be point. So it should be 0.1. Okay. Okay. So that's how it should look. Instead of 1.0, it should actually be 0.1.
So you just tap on that, it changes, right?
Yeah, you just tap on it and it changes. So whatever your balance is, just remember 0.1 for every 200. Since I have 2,000, all I did is 0.1 times 10, which is 0.1. So now let me. And
it tells you. Sorry, Nick. It tells you that in the signals. Correct. So you don't have to guess. It tells you at the bottom of the signals in that telegram.
So I'm putting the exact same trade in again, but I'm putting it at what it should be because I'll wipe out my account with the other one. So I'll go ahead and stop that one. So the take profit will still remain 129.834. Okay, 138.834. So there you go. There's my take profit and there's my stop loss. Now I'm going to sell it again. Okay, this time I sold it correctly because it should have been that one. So that first one, I'm going to go ahead and just cancel that trade. Close with the loss.
You want to show how to cancel that?
Yeah. So if you want to cancel a trade, you slide it.
Well, it's already gone. Okay, so slide to the left.
You slide it, then you click that first thing with the little check mark, and then you can close your trade right there. Okay. It'll say, do you want to close with the profit or close with the loss? So if you're willing to take the loss, then just close it. If you want to wait until it's profitable, you could leave it hanging. So, all right. So that's that. And what is a pip? A pip is a price index point, I think. And basically what that is like a unit of measurement. So if you go, what is a pip in Forex? I always forget
I think it's percentage in price or something.
Yeah, percentage, let's see. Okay, so a pip measures the amount of change in the exchange rate for a currency pair and is calculated using the last decimal point, okay? So since most major currency pairs are priced to 4 decimal places, the smallest change of that last decimal point, which is equivalent to 1 out of 100 or 1%. So the best thing to do here to understand this, because like I said, you actually don't need to understand this right away because you're just basically doing what we showed you, is just put your trades in on the app, follow the coaches, and you'll be fine. In the meantime, go to a website like Baby Pips, and Baby Pips will teach you everything you need to know about Forex. You've probably heard of the term pips, points, pipettes, and lots, okay? So like what we just did, that 0.01 or 0.1 or 1.0, those are all lot sizes. Your lot sizes will get bigger based on your balance, okay? And we'll get more into that in another one. The purpose of this video was just to get your broker account set up, get your MetaTrader set up so you know how to place a trade. Now, as far as all of the things, like what is all of this stuff, you're gonna learn that in Epic University, okay? So once you go into your back office, when the company launches, go to Epic University. It'll have everything you need to learn over there. But in the meantime, there's plenty of resources like Baby Pips. I would get on here and you can learn a whole ton of things. So
there's also stuff in the university right now that you can learn.
Yeah, there's like the Candlestick Trading Bible. So definitely go back there.
Download all that stuff. Yeah.
2-week syllabus. And like I said, Google and YouTube are your friends. Use them, you know, get some additional resources. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So buy versus sell, lot sizes, pips, leverage. So we're good. Did we forget anything?
I think we're, no, I think we're good.
Okay. So hopefully that's not too overwhelming and stuff. Literally, it's just opening an account at Hugo's Way or whatever broker you want, verifying it, creating a demo account first so you can play around with fake money until you get used to it. Then you can open a real account. Make sure when you open a real account, you verify your account with your ID and your utility bill to verify your address. That way, you know, you don't run into any holdups. You're going to be ready to go at that point. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Hopefully this all made sense to you. But, you know, like I said, if you have any other questions, it's better to ask than to, you know, make an error and then regret it later. So just reach out to one of us and just say, hey, I got all this set up, had a quick question. We'd be more than happy to help you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.